Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if we're friends. So one of the 5 planets that were in retrograde last week has exited into a shadow period. So hopefully you guys are handling the shifts in your life gracefully or as best as you can. So the moon is shifting into the sign of Cancer on July 20th, and this new moon energy is actually quite complementary to the energies that the retrogrades have brought in. So I think it's something that can benefit everyone. Today I'm going to talk more about this new moon and the energies that it's bringing in, as well as some affirmations that you can use in your rituals or to inspire you to create your own. So the moon is moving into Cancer, which it has done before around June 21st. So if you had some stuff going on around that time, you might see glimpses of it again. However, at this new moon, you're going to see it from a more pulled back perspective. So you're going to be able to see the bigger picture of what that experience was meant to bring to you. Like that first full moon, you might feel some restrictive energy, like you're being held back. But this new moon is going to help push you closer to aligning to your preferred reality. So think of this as a time to have a clean slate, to cut yourself some slack and always be gentle with yourself. But maybe the little voice in your head has been trying to tell you something and you've been second guessing yourself. So this is the time to give that little voice the time of day and really surrender to what it's trying to bring you closer towards. So this seems like the theme of the year in varying levels, but this new moon in Cancer is a great time to assess your daily habits or put some schedules into place that will help you feel good, whether that's relaxing more or putting in more effort towards your goals. So since the world is still on fire, or at least it is in my country, it's still really important not to push yourself too much. We're dealing with just so much on a daily basis, so don't overload yourself if you're feeling you're not being as productive. However, if that's something that's taking a toll on you, then perhaps you can adjust your schedule so that you can make time for whatever you want to work towards. So if you want to work on drawing or writing or working out, make a schedule for you where you can have that dedicated time slot and have that as a sense of productivity, of getting things done that you want to do. So anything that fulfills you or brings you closer to your bigger goals. So Cancer has a strong, watery, feminine energy, and it's really going to push you toward aligning within yourself. If you feel like you're struggling against anything or overextending yourself in a situation that you're facing, take a step back to see if whatever you're dealing with is really aligning to your true, authentic self. If you feel it fits in your path, you might want to make some adjustments, or maybe just change up your approach to it or your method. Maybe do some adjustments if you need to, or maybe change up your methods and how you're approaching it. So this can apply to your work, it can apply to your relationship, or any creative endeavors that you're working towards. So this energy might bring in about questioning tradition or societal norm in regards to your goals. So maybe a more traditional route really isn't for you, and that's okay. We live on such an abundant and limitless world, so you can carve any path that's more aligned to what's true to you and your growth. So Saturn's in retrograde, and I talk about the energies more in my retrograde video, but when the moon is in the new phase, Saturn is going to be directly opposite to it, so that's where a lot of that conflicting, restricting energy is going to come from. However, because Saturn is in Capricorn right now, it's going to bring in an element of grounding. So to sum it up, you're going to be facing some grounding energy, some opposing energy. So it's important to check in with yourself and with any recurring thought, just to see if you're truly aligned with the lifestyle and the goals that you're striving towards. It's less about putting in dirty work and more about setting yourself up for success. It's important to be present, to meditate, and do some journaling. And speaking of journaling, something to work on for the new moon is to write down some affirmations. So the full moon is about releasing and the new moon is about letting in. Both of them have an element of surrender. So what makes a new moon ritual different from a full moon ritual, at least for me, I find it to be less physical, and it's more so about just checking in with myself, doing some introspection. So I also made a video about the last full moon, and I did show a small, easy ritual to do. But for the new moon, all I need is a journal, and I don't have my new moon journal with me, but in it I set the intentions that I want to see come into fruition during this moon cycle. So I take a moment to check in with any reoccurring thoughts or patterns that I'm noticing, and I write them down, and then I rewrite them into positive affirmations. So like I said, I already have a journal dedicated to this. I consecrated it, and it's purely just for new moon rituals. And if you're interested to see how to make a new moon journal for yourself, like this video so I will know. So you're going to take your journal and you're going to write down your affirmations. Focus on questions such as, what blockages am I facing? How can I shift my perspective? What actions and habits can I change that resonates with my true self even stronger? So one of your affirmations can look like, I am a morning person that loves to wake up with the sun. For example, if you're trying to wake up earlier and be more productive in the morning, even if a productive morning to you can just look like having enough time to make yourself tea and breakfast in the morning, maybe go for a jog before everyone comes outside. Whatever having more time in the morning will bring to you, that's a good one to do. Another affirmation can be, abundant financial opportunity finds its way to me often and seamlessly. This is really good if you're manifesting a higher stream of income, more streams of income, or a new job, whatever way you want to try to make money appear in your life, and whatever that looks like for you. So anything that comes up during the introspection, you're going to purge the opposite of that. You're going to purge the lack of it, and you're going to bring in what you desire. With your new moon journal, you're going to write down your affirmations, and you're going to just close it, put it away. Just think of it like you're putting in the order, and the universe is going to take care of the rest, and expect that you're going to receive it. So when you're writing your affirmations, it's important to write them keeping the end of the moon cycle in mind. Envision yourself having it or being closer to it at the end of the moon cycle. So you want to write it as if you're going to go back to it and it's going to be already done. So write it saying I am or I have instead of I wish or I want. Write it in a way that you already affirm that it's a part of your reality. So that's all for today's video. I hope you guys are feeling encouraged for what the new moon will bring, and that you all are healthy in mind, body, and spirit. If you found any of this information helpful, then leave a thumbs up, like this video. So subscribe if you want to hang out again. I'd love to see you, and I will see you in my next video next week. Bye.